what a wonderful day to be alive. Let me just head into my RV here and would you look at that? It's empty and needs a little bit of renovation and empty space to be filled. But with what? I have just the thing. Meth. Jesus Christ, Minecraft. Just the thing. Meth. Now, if I want to get this meth lab started, I need meth. So I'm just gonna start making piles of meth like this, and then like that. This is lovely. What am I thinking? This doesn't look good at all. Not good. How do I go about doing this? What can I place? What do we need to make meth? Well, I know that we need a countertop. So what I'm gonna do here is place down a lovely countertop. And so now we have a nice little area where we can make our meth. And then we need, of course, a brewing stand for the meth, because there's all sorts of chemistry. And then we need a glass bottle. So fill these up with some glass, and wow, this place is already coming, looking a little bit more alive than it was before. Wonderful. Now the next step I think is, because this is an RV, we definitely need to add seats. So for the seats, I'm going to use polished black stone brick stairs, just like that. And now we have seat, although you can't really see, so I'm going to elevate it with some polished black stone, like this, like that. Now we have seats, and of course you need a steering wheel. How are we supposed to get anywhere without a steering wheel? What is a circular Minecraft block that I can use for the steering wheel? Oh, this. Steering wheel is a little funky, but it doesn't matter. It'll get us from point A to point B, and then there needs to be a gas pedal. I think I'm just gonna use a button for the gas, so that's the accelerator and the brake at the same time, because there's only one button and I can't have two. Wonderful. This is asymmetrical. It needs to be symmetrical. This. Isn't that kind of wide? Whatever. This is not really important. What really is important is this over here. Now, I don't exactly know how I'm gonna go about this, but 2 brewing stands looks very good, and I need to lighten this place up a little bit. I didn't really come up with a plan, but I'm gonna figure this out. Of course, we need a second countertop on the opposite side, and then grab an item frame, and with the item frame, I'm gonna put some glass bottles on the wall. Or maybe there's a potion that kind of resembles meth. I think I have an idea. Yes, I have an idea. It requires barrels, and then up here, that's where the meth is going to be situated. So I'm going to go ahead and name this sugar, which isn't actually sugar. Meth and fill up this bad boy as well. Oh, I'm not supposed to see that. And then on the other side, do the exact same thing. Boom and boom. So now there's 2 chests filled, or 2 barrels, sorry, filled to the brim with methamphetamine. Nice. Of course, we need more brewing stands. I'm gonna add a furnace, just because I feel like that would be essential. And every RV has a kitchen too, right? So definitely need to make a fridge. This is our furnace. That's our fridge-ish. Furnace, fridge. So far it's looking really good. And of course we need a sink, just like that. Oh, and a faucet. And for the faucet we need a string, the trap, what is it called, the string thing, hook. Yes, tripwire hook. And voila. So far this is looking good. Still looking a little bland. I definitely want to add something on the floor, maybe some carpet, a nice rug. Yeah, nice little rug. I need to figure out on the pattern though. Maybe a little bit of red, just like that. I think this is looking really good. This is definitely, if I were to cook meth, I would definitely cook it here. And of course, you need a hazmat suit if you want to cook meth. So we'll grab the yellow dye. We need leather armor. And how do you even dye stuff? Is it just a crafting table? Yep, just like that. And then, of course, one for Mr. White and one for Mr. Pinkman, just like that. So now they can cook without it being a hazard. Very nice. What else do we need here? Of course, we need a nice queen size bed here. And, oh, lights, of course. I'm gonna do the same thing I did for my wheat farm. I'm just gonna take an end rod and pass it through the ceiling, just like this. Boom. After that, just to make it look a little better, take a lever and put it on each end and activate it. And it should look something like this. Now this place is looking a bit better. And what else? I was gonna add something, but I completely forgot. What if we added Mr. White and Mr. Pinkman? This can be Mr. White, and that can be Jesse. And then I'll put them here, one of them here. Put on their little suit, just like that. We got Mr. White and Jesse hooking up a little bit of crystal meth. I have an idea. For the test tubes, we can use, wait, candle. That looks like test tubes, I guess. Put some here. If an officer walked in here, I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna roleplay as an officer here. Oh, what a suspicious looking van. I wonder what's inside of this RV. Oh, would you look at that? Two dudes cooking up meth. That's probably the first thing an officer would say if you were to walk in here, of course. This bed area, it looks a little exposed. No problem. Grab some planks and maybe give it a little privacy. That looks stupid. What am I thinking? It doesn't look good at all. Ooh, I almost forgot one thing. If you're gonna be cooking out meth in the open, at least cover your windows. These ones don't want to be covered. That's good enough, I guess. Cover your windows like that. So now, it doesn't look like, if you were to take a peek inside, you wouldn't be able to see Mr. White and Pinkman cooking up meth. But what else? I don't know what else I'm adding to this, because it's pretty much complete. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe I'll tune up the light for the finishing touches, just like that. I think this is it. There's not much else really I could add. I'll add a couple of things. So, sugar and an item frame. Place this down. For the interior, this is really it. Now, the exterior. I could show you how to build this, but this isn't mine. Oh, you're not supposed to see that. This isn't mine, this is someone else's tutorial. Why is it so bright at night? Maybe right there. I'm just saying I wanted to... Yeah, I would show you how to build this, but this isn't mine. This is somebody else's. So I'm not gonna take credit, but I will link to this if you want to build this. And I guess this video is gonna be a little bit shorter. But hey, it's complete. There's nothing else I can add. And then that's gonna be it. If you want to see a cocaine farm, like and subscribe.